Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Now it's Haaland. Haaland. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this.
Big chance! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Mbappe. Kimmich. And it's Beckham. Beckham. Can he put it away? And that is doing no harm at all. And the keeper's given it away. Kane! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Well, there's the clearance. Opts to play it back. He's gone for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Kimmich is offering a right smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Shot a goal! So it's going to be another corner. So, third corner of the game. Pedri. And now a sudden chance to counter. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's playing for all to see.
He'll try from distance. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Beckham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So their fourth corner of the game. Beckham! That's a half-decent try.
Beckham certainly could have and should have made more of that.
In with the challenge. Mbappe. Here's Rodri. Mbappe. And he's been shifted off it. He's looking to set free a runner. Mbappe. Real chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Saka. That is a great pick out. He's picked his way through. He's had a shot! And again! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Madrid deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Pass somewhat off target. They get a throw in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the finish! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
No luck with that dink over the top. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Mbappe stood up well to him there. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Mbappe. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Great hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Can he latch on to this? Mbappe, Haaland, Makaleli.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That looks a good ball through. Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Haaland. The muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. And that'll be the last act of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Mbappe! Oh, that's fabulous. And he thumps it clear. Oh, great ball! And the shot! And the shot! Taken back almost at... He's had a hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set. Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Koundé. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Chance with a header! Oh, taken with style! And finally, he has breathed life into the game! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out. It's paid off here. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Saka, that is lovely. Pedri. Haaland. Pedri gets a foot in here. Saka. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
He is through here. Khan deals with it effortlessly. And that has put paid to that. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Messi. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Played into space out wide. Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. Araujo is there and he can get that clear. They're up to 5 corners now. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And that has been knocked clear. Well, that is one way to stop him. Lewandowski.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Chance! And he hits the net! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And here's Lewandowski. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Decent hit from there. Haaland is flagged offside. Haaland. Oh, that's well spotted.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Haaland. Palmer.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Neuer can pick that up. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And we're done. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That has not gone well. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Chance! And there's an early warning shot across the bow. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Oh, what a climb! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Tchouaméni did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense.
And Beckham! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And the shot! Has another go! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Mbappe gathers from the goal kick. He's played him through. Cleared without complication. Cannavaro. Neither side yet able to find the net. Beckham. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Haaland! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe. That's a sharp pass. Neuer deals with it effortlessly. Wilshere. It's Wilshere! He's got away with one there.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Hernandez is there, and he can pick it up.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Beckham! Beckham! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. No, he's not getting past him there. Great ball, and he's in here. Rodri. He's in a great position. It's Wilshere! And for a moment, time stood still.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Oh, what a ball he's in here! Beckham. Messi. Mbappe. Wilshere. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Climbs up big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's been picked out. Mbappe. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Lewandowski. Cafu looking to hit the byline here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, there's a probing ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Now it's Haaland. He's found a way through. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's through here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And the referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Can he put it away?
2 minutos de descuento.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This possibly the last play of the half. Tries to get it clear. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. This ended up in no man's land. And the first half is done. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around. And I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0.
Se ruega al propietario de una furgoneta gris con matrícula Capicúa que acuda urgentemente al aparcamiento. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And we're underway again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Picked out brilliantly. Van Nistelrooy. Yamal. Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, great ball. Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He rises! Oh, that was no routine save.
Saka really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Messi. Mbappe! That is decidedly lacking. Now it's Lewandowski. Beckham. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Mbappe. And it's Beckham. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. He's under a lot of pressure there. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe engages and forces him off the ball. Yamal. Interesting ball. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference. Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Played back in. Hernandez deals with that comfortably. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs.
Mbappe! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Mbappe has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Oh, and Van Nistelrooy! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. It just got caught napping.
He's had it taken off him.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Nicely aimed pass. Can he get it through? Has a go! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's it.
He's had a hit! He scores! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Bernardo Silva, and it's Van Nistelrooy. And here's Lewandowski. Yamal. Forwards and with intent. And he's straight offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
So, time for changes
será
on
sustituido
both
por
sides, actually.
El dorsal 4. Fernando Torres. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores. Habrá 5 minutos
Just
de
seeing the
descuento.
board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. Desperate defending required here. Terrific header. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. All hands on deck for this one. In for a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Well, that's well spotted. That is good alertness. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cafu has crossed into the... And the finish! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And it didn't take him long. Just... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. Bale. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Bellingham. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
Yeah, seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he started his career down on the south coast as a left-back, of course.
Yeah, and when you think about left...
He's had a shot! And it's come back out to him. They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this. Hits one! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way. Mbappe! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that.
He's had a hit! Goal, Germany! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Germany get themselves into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
That's beautifully... Has a shot! And he'll shoot here. Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Bale. He's going for goal. He's got away with one there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Bellingham. He's had it taken off him. Yamal. Oh, perfectly measured that. A heavy challenge. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Mbappe turns and goes back. It's anyone's ball now. Rodri, chance to finish. It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now he's off and running. Oh, nicely intercepted. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Bale. He's played him, tries a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe. Rodri gets a foot in here.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the finish! Cleared without complication. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. And it's Beckham. Now who's going to be first to this? And we hit half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Mbappe might be decent hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Beckham gets good distance on it. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Yamal. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Koundé can get it clear. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's been cut out, well played. And he welcomes it in. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Real chance here! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, he's tried one! He's quick to get it clear again.
The attendance for this match was 71,898. Substitution on the field. Number
Well,
6.
height could make all the difference on these set
Coming
pieces.
on to replace him is number 22, Rolling home.
And
Substitution
now
in
a sudden
progress.
chance to counter. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Xavi Alonso. Oh, and he's through the middle.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Knocks it back
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
and claimed it back swiftly. Germany looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Vinicius Junior.
Look, it's a run defence is this line.
He rises! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
After 73
Well, there's always a
minutes
chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Osimhen.
That has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Coming on the field, number 10.
Well, the idea was a good one.
Second.
The execution of it, not quite so. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution on the field, number 16, Rodri. Coming on the field is number 9, Joshua Kimmich.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Osimhen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. And he has been fouled there. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Rodri is there, and he can pick it up. Mbappe, a searching ball that into space. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. And he's heaved it away. Throw in. Mbappe. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Haaland. And he can clear it away. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, given away. Saka. And the counter is on. And it's Beckham. For Wilshere. Lovely feet. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was...
There's the shot! He scores! And that was his 20th goal for this team. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
We have got ourselves a game here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's got the shot away! Pedri gets rid without sophistication. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, that's a fine interception. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. There's the whistle. Oh, that's a key interception. Pinches it off him. Owen.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And smartly reclaimed.
Well, the greatest goal threat down below us, Peter, is Michael Owen.
Forever the boy wonder. Burst onto the world scene, of course, in such sensational style and left us with that unforgettable impression.
Yeah, and he'll forever be remembered for that, Peter, but his catch-me-if-you-can style of finishing and one-on-one duels with keepers, it became the norm.
Fires from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Now it's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Now that's well seen too. Palmer. Torres! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Played back in. Bit too much weight on the pass. Yamal. And Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. Yamal is herring after that one. Mbappe. Somewhat off target. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Now it's Torres. He's not going to get any further than that. Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is good alertness.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nicely intercepted. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. Oh, good take and a real chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. There it is! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call...
Could be danger here! He gets big! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's caused a worry or two. And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Climbs up big! Another header, but again the same outcome.
How hard can it be to time the jump with the right contact? It's not that difficult, is it?
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. An instinctive delivery. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. That's a nicely measured pass. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Torres. Fernand and Torres! That was superb goalkeeping.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And the header! loose. Oh, what has happened here? And now a sudden chance to counter. Xavi Alonso. Yamal. Approaching the half-hour mark. And here's Mbappe. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but could... Mbappe! He scores! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Romero cuts out the pass. No way through there. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That has not gone well. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach.
He's had a shot! Decent enough try. Yamal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. And that's been won straight back. Keeper's got good distance on that. It's a good ball out wide. Palmer gets into some space. He rises! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
He's put a shade too much on that. Shifted upfield. Xavi Alonso. And it's half-time here. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
On our shuttle bus service.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. the second half gets underway. And it's Xabi Alonso. And it's Messi. The fullback is in acres of space here.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Bellingham. No, again there's no way through. Messi. Messi, great, and Messi! Oh, it's fallen kindly here, and it's there! Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
3-0. He scores! Offside.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Beckham. And it's Messi. Well, played right into his path. No, he's just misjudged that one. And they're quick to get it back. And he'll shoot here. Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the shot!
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
So, third corner of the game. Torres plays it short. He's had a hit! No, he's missed it.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Messi. And here's Mbappe. That looks a good ball through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. It's a good ball played into space. Yamal, always onto this.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Romero cuts it out. No, that's been intercepted. Well-timed, excellent interception. Neuer is there to clear.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Beckham. Alexander-Arnold. Xabi Alonso. Gently done. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, smashing header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Shifted it to the flank.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And Owen! Vinicius Junior! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that is asking for trouble. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Yamal. Beckham. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! He's gone for goal! Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Substitution in progress.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
In for a header! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kimmich. Great work on the overlap.
Added minute has been indicated.
Too long, and over the line. And he's being shifted off it. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. That pass isn't the best. Now it's Torres. Oh, and he's through the middle. He is through here. That's that, the end. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Mbappe just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name.
Immediately.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their